I would request the cameramen to be on the side, please. If you can please be on the side. We are going to start the meeting now. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. If you can settle down, please. If you can take your seats. We are going to start the meeting in 2 minutes. 5 minutes, 7 minutes. Please take your seats.
My dear friends and colleagues, good morning. Please take your seat, and I would like to request the media. You can do the interview after the General Assembly, please.
Take your seats, please. We are going to start meeting.
The delegate of the National Olympic Committee, now we will start with the roll call for the country who has signed and attended this General Assembly. Please, Mr. Vinod.
Good morning, thanks. Afghanistan, Bahrain, Bangladesh,
Yes.
Bhutan, Brunei Darussalam, Cambodia, China, DPRK, Hong Kong, China, India, Indonesia, Islamic Republic of Iran, Iraq, Japan, Jordan, Kazakhstan, Korea, Kuwait, Kyrgyzstan, Laos, Lebanon, Macau, Malaysia, Maldives, Mongolia, Myanmar, okay. Nepal, Oman, Pakistan, Palestine, Philippines, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Singapore, Sri Lanka, Syria, Tajikistan, Chinese Taipei, Timor-Leste, Thailand, Turkmenistan, okay. United Arab Emirates, Uzbekistan, Vietnam, and Yemen. So we have all the 45 countries present, so it's a full quorum.
Well, my dear friends and colleagues, the quorum is 45 National Olympic Committee. In accordance to OSCE Constitution, the decision of the General Assembly will be valid. And I would like to have to invite His Excellency Mr. Timothy Fogg, the OSCE Acting President, to deliver his speech. President.
Your Excellencies, Highnesses, my dear friends and colleagues. It is my great honor and privilege to welcome you all to the 46th General Assembly of the Olympic Council of Asia, being held here in the beautiful city of Tashkent. I'd like to thank the government and the NOC of Uzbekistan for their support and the cooperation in organizing this meeting. I also welcome the organizing committee of Aichi Nagoya Asian Games, Riyadh Asian Indoor Martial Arts Games, Shenyang Asian Beach Game, and Harbin Asian Games. This gathering of the NSC of the OCA, a powerful reflection of unity that maintained our diversity and defined the Olympic movement. I'd like to place my record of appreciation of Mr. Ranjit Singh, our ongoing president of OCA, for his wisdom and leadership during the difficult time of the OCA phases. Asian continue to be a driving force in the global Olympic movement. Our athletes and NOC and our Asian Game organizers set new benchmark for hosting major multi-sport events. Those achievements are a result of the close cooperation, mutual trust, and shared vision for our Asian future. OCA has worked tirelessly to strengthen governance, promote athletic welfare, advance gender equality, and embrace sustainability and digital transformation. The Asian multi-sport event, whether youth indoor beach or continental games, have grown not only in scale, but in quality and credibility. This process belongs to all of you. During my term as the acting president of OCA, we're very successful holders of Asian Winter Game in Harbin, China, and also the Asian Youth Game in Bahrain. As we look ahead, our responsibility is clear. We must continue invest in youth, empower our athletes, and ensure that sports remain a unified force across the cultural and the borders. I would like to express my sincere appreciation to our member of the NOCs, our parent partners, and the International Olympic Committee for the unwavering support and cooperation. During the two-day General Assembly, amongst other deliberations, we will also elect a new president who will lead Asian Olympic movement into the future. Will rely on your usual cooperation and wisdom to ensure the continuation of the success of Asian sports and Asian Games. The Executive Board in this meeting authorized the appointment of His Royal Highness Prince of Faisal as Chairman of the ENOC Gender Equality Committee, myself as the Chairman of the ENOC Events Commission, Mr. Abdullah Hayat as the EB member of ICAS. The Executive Board, as per OCA's constitution, authorized the President OCA and the EB to nominate the ENOC representative on the EB. You will also hear from the Chairman of the OCA Finance Committee, and the OCA financial situation is very stable. I encourage upon open dialogue, constructive discussion, and collective wisdom as we address the agenda before us. Let us move ahead with the confidence, unity, and determination, ensuring that the Olympic Council of Asia continue to serve as members and athletes with integrity, transparency, and excellency. I will, failing my duty, I do not thank OCA management and staff for their dedication, teamwork, and tireless work which the main reason behind the success of OCA and the Asian Games. During the 2025, we have held over 14 executive board meetings and taken very important decisions which are taking the Olympic movement forward. And anyhow, I would like to wish you a very successful, productive General Assembly. I will now request the Director General, Mr. Hassan, to take up the agenda one by one. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President. We'll move to agenda item number 4, a video message and welcome from the IOC President, Ms. Christy Coventry. Please.
Dear OCA President, Mr. Randir Singh, dear IOC members, dear Olympic friends in Asia, it is a real pleasure to address you, if only virtually, at your General Assembly, just days before the opening of the Milano Cortina 2026 Olympic Winter Games. Milano Cortina will build on the remarkable success of the last 2 Olympic Winter Games held in Asia, Pyeongchang 2018 and Beijing 2022. I wish every Asian athlete taking part the very best as they inspire the world with their achievements. Beyond the competitions, the Olympic Games are a symbol of peace and unity in a world too often divided. The Olympic Games offer a rare space where athletes meet not as adversaries, but as fellow human beings. They compete fiercely, yet respect and embrace as friends, united by shared hopes and dreams. This is the true Olympic spirit, and this is why it's our duty to keep sport free from political interference, so that every athlete can compete based on sporting merit and not politics. Asia has a proud history of hosting major international sporting events, highlighting the essential role of the OCA in the Olympic movement. With the Asian Games 2026 already on the horizon, Asia, with your athletes, will once again take center stage in the sporting world. The strong standing of the Asian NOCs is thanks in large part to all of you, and of course thanks to the leadership of your President Randir Singh. Today, I want to express my heartfelt appreciation for his years of dedicated service. As you prepare to elect new leadership, you have every reason to look to the future with confidence, keeping the Olympic community in Asia fit for the challenges ahead. I fondly remember my visit to Kuwait last year as one of my first official engagements after my election, and I look forward to continuing our close collaboration. From the start of my presidency, one of my top priorities has been to listen, to learn from all of you how together we can make our Olympic community even stronger. This is why we launched the Fit for the Future consultation, to take stock of where we stand and to define our priorities for the years ahead. In this spirit, I wish you a successful General Assembly, and I look forward to learning from your discussions, because having the insights of all Olympic stakeholders, including, of course, the unique perspectives from Asia, is essential as we build our Olympic movement that is truly fit for the future.
The next agenda is the OCA Merit Award, and the recipient of the Merit Award today is Dr. Hafizullah Wali Rahimi from NOC of Afghanistan, the President of the National Olympic Committee of Islamic Republic of Kazakhstan. He was elected on 5th of April 2018. He holds a PhD in economics and previously served as Director General of Physical Education and Sports in Afghanistan. In addition to his sports leadership career, he was a football player at the national level. As President of the NOC, he has contributed significantly to the advancement of the Olympic movement, and with particular focus on athlete development, the promotion of women's participation in sport, and the strengthening of constructive relationships with international sports organizations. Dr. Wali Rahimi, please. before we proceed further for the agenda items, we have a small obituary for our colleague and friend who passed away in 2025. So, Mr. Osama Al-Shafar, if we can have the obituary, please.
My dear friends and colleagues, Asia lost one of the important Olympic leaders in the end of 2025. Our friends and colleague, Mr. Osama Al-Shafar from United Arab Emirates. He is a member of the OCA International Relations Committee, former president of the Asian Cycling Federation and vice president of UCI. So in this regard, I would like to ask if the General Assembly to stand for a minute of silence, if able, for our friend, Mr. Osama Al-Shafar. Please. Thank you. We move now to the agenda item, the signing, number 6, signing ceremony for the host city contract for the 29 Asian Youth Games, Tashkent, Uzbekistan. Please, I would like to invite Mr. Otebek and Mr. Timothy Falk to sign the contract. Please.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I would like also to invite the delegation of Cambodia, city of Phnom Penh, to sign the whole city contract for the 2031 Asian Youth Game. Please, delegation of Cambodia and Mr. Timothy Falk. Thank you. Just as a reminder, we have translation in Channel 1 Uzbek, Channel 2 English, Channel 3 Arabic, Channel 4 Russian, Channel 5 French. We move to agenda item number 7, approval of the minutes of the 45th OCA General Assembly held in Kuwait City on 11-12 May 2025. The minutes been circulated and we didn't receive any comments. I asked the General Assembly, the 45 National Olympic Committee, any points or any remark on the minutes? No? So the minutes is being approved. Thank you. Agenda item number 8, report by the OCA Zonal Vice President. I would like to give the floor to Mr. Timothy Falk, OCA Vice President from East Asia.
Thank you very much. I believe my report's already sent to our members for circulation. If there are any questions, I would love to answer.
Any question about the report of East Asia? No question? The report is approved. Thank you. The report of Southeast Asia. I would like to give the floor to the OCA Vice President, Dr. Nurza Zakaria. Dr. Nurza, you have the floor.
Thank you, Captain Hussein, the chair for today's meeting. His Royal Highnesses, fellow EB members, and esteemed delegates from all the 45 countries. Again, as mentioned by my colleague just now, the report has been circulated to all of you. If there is any questions, I am happy to answer.
Thank you, Doctor. Any question? No question. The report is passed. The report of Southeast Asia. I would like to invite His Royal Highness Prince Jigel Wanchok to give his report. Your Royal Highness.
Thank you, Captain. Stated by my colleagues, the report has already been delivered. If there's any questions to be asked, I'll be very happy to answer them now or any other time.
Thank you, Your Royal Highness. Any question on the report? No question. The report is passed for Southeast Asia. The report of Central Asia. I would like to invite His Excellency Mr. Otabek Omarov to give the report of Central Asia. Mr. The report is circulated. Any question? No question. Okay, the report of West Asia. I would like to invite Dr. Thani Al-Kawari, OCA Vice President. Dr. Thani.
Yes, good morning, everybody. I think the report has been circulated, and at the same time, if there is any question, I'm happy to answer. Thank you.
Any question? No question. The report is passed. Agenda item number 9, the report of Mr. Banka, President of WADA. Mr. Banka, you have the floor. And welcome to the Olympic Council of Asia General Assembly.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Dear Captain, good morning, Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues, dear friends. It's an honor to be with you today in beautiful Tashkent for the 46th General Assembly of the Olympic Council of Asia. I would like to thank the President of the OCA, Vice President, the members of the Executive Board and this General Assembly for this fantastic opportunity to address you today. The Olympic Council of Asia has demonstrated a consistent and responsible commitment to the protection of clean sport. Its cooperation with WADA has contributed to strengthening the anti-doping systems across the region. And OCA has played a significant role in reinforcing robust anti-doping programs throughout Asia for many years. It has placed strong emphasis on athlete education and engagement, ensuring that the values of clean sport are promoted from an early age. Its decision to require WADA's tailored adult course for athletes and athlete support personnel at major events reflects a clear commitment to safeguarding the integrity of sport. WADA and the OCA have also worked closely to strengthen our engagement with athletes across the region. In September 2025, WADA's athlete engagement team and members of its athlete council participated in the OCA Athlete Forum in Kazakhstan under the theme Empowering Voices United Asia. 1 month later, WADA was present at the Asian Youth Games in Bahrain. We now look ahead to the 2026 Asian Games in Aichi, Nagoya, where we will again deploy both our athlete engagement and independent observer programs. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a decisive and transformative period for global anti-doping. Last month, WADA hosted the 6th World Conference on Doping in Sport in Busan, Korea, where the 2027 World Anti-Doping Code and international standards were approved. These documents are the result of extensive global consultation. They reflect the collective responsibility of the anti-doping community and our shared commitment to protect clean sport. To support the implementation of these new rules, WADA will organize 4 regional symposiums this year, one on each continent. The Asia and Oceania Symposium will take place in Beijing on the 2nd and 3rd June, preceded by the Intergovernmental Ministerial Meeting on the 1st June. These events will be essential in ensuring regional readiness and coordination. The successful implementation of the 2027 Code requires strong national leadership. I encourage national Olympic committees to continue supporting their national anti-doping organizations. Your engagement is critical. Strong national systems reinforce regional integrity and ensure that athletes everywhere compete on a level playing field. We've already seen what can be achieved through coordinated action. In 2022, WADA's Intelligence and Investigations Department launched its capability and capacity building project in Europe. The aim of this project is to ensure close collaboration between national anti-doping agencies and the law enforcement. The success of this project in Europe led to creation of the Global Anti-Doping Intelligence and Investigations Network, which has since expanded into Asia and Oceania. As a direct result of this cooperation, more than 220 concerted operations have now been conducted involving law enforcement agencies and the national anti-doping organizations. These operations have dismantled numerous illicit laboratories and resulted in the seizure of more than 40 tons of performance-enhancing substances, equivalent to an estimated 1 billion, yes, I said 1 billion doses that have been prevented from reaching the global market. These outcomes demonstrate the growing operational strength of WADA and its partners. They also confirm that intelligence-led cooperation is one of the most effective tools in protecting both sport and public health. Last year, WADA's I&I department conducted 6 regional workshops in Asia and Oceania. And this year, the focus will shift toward coordinated operational support between NADOS and law enforcement authorities. I'm confident that this collaboration will continue to deliver measurable and lasting results. The trafficking of prohibited substances is not limited to elite sport. It is a serious public health threat. Criminal networks involved in this activity undermine the integrity of sport and endangered communities. Through sustained commitment and cooperation, we can disrupt these networks and prevent harmful substances from reaching athletes and the public. We will continue working hard to ensure governments also play their part in that and support national anti-doping agencies' efforts. In closing, I would like to reaffirm WADA's appreciation for its long-standing partnership with the Olympic Council of Asia. Together we strengthen anti-doping systems, empowered athletes, and enhanced international cooperation. And together we will continue to build a harmonized, strong, and athlete-centered anti-doping framework. Our mission remains clear: to ensure that every athlete, everywhere in the world, can compete with confidence in a fair and clean sporting environment. We must move forward in unity with determination, openness to innovation, and unwavering commitment to our shared values. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Banka. Agenda item number 10, final report by Harbin 2025 Asian Winter Game Organizing Committee. City of Harbin, please, you have the floor.
Your Honorable Acting President, Mr. Timothy Chunting Falk, Director General, Mr. Hossein Musalam, Deputy Director General, Mr. Vinod Kumar Tavali, friends from the Olympic Council of Asia, National Olympic Committee, and international organizations. It's my great honor to represent the 9th Asian Winter Games Harbin 2025 Organizing Committee in sharing with you the outcome of the reflection on the Games. Successfully held from 7th to 14 February 2025, the 9th Asian Winter Games Harbin 2025 captured the attention of Asia and the world. With the trust and the support of OCA and the enthusiastic participation of countries and regions across Asia, through 580 days of utmost dedication, Harbin delivered a spectacular winter sports gala featuring Chinese character and Asian glamour, thus fulfilling our solemn promise to the world. Although nearly a year has passed since the successful conclusion of the Games, the grandeur of the event remains as vivid as it were yesterday, fresh in our memory and fondly recalled. Harbin 2025 demonstrated Asian unity and friendship. His Excellency Xi Jinping, President of the People's Republic of China, personally attended the opening ceremony and met with international dignitaries. The opening and closing ceremony of the parts of the competition were attended by 7 heads of state and government from Asia, 15 ambassadors to China, and IOC President Thomas Bach, current IOC President Kersley Coventry, sports minister from 8 countries, and 29 president of National Olympic Committee. A record-breaking of 1,222 athletes from 34 countries and regions participate, with the Team Cambodia and Team Saudi Arabia making their debut. Over 600 domestic and international media outlets and more than 20 right-holding broadcasters covered and promoted the Games to the globe in over 80 languages, collectively embodying the theme, Dream of Winter, Love Among Asia. Harbin 2025 embodied the Olympic spirit. Across the Harbin and Yabli cluster, more than 180 events in 64 disciplines were contested, with 722 male and 495 female athletes competing with extraordinary sportsmanship, and 192 medals awarded. They rewrote the Asian record and 7 Asian Winter Games record, and 9 NOCs claimed their first ever Asian Winter Games medals, resulting in more balanced gender participation and medal distribution. It is worth mentioning that after a 26-year break, Uzbekistan won its first gold medal in the figure skating pairs event at the 9th Asian Winter Games Harbin 2025, ranking 6th in the total medal count. All the athletes perfectly showcased the Olympic model: faster, higher, stronger, together. Harbin 2025 was streamlined, safe, and spectacular. The opening and closing ceremony venue and 8 competition venues were all repurposed from existing facilities through renovation. A systematic risk prevention and control system ensured smooth and orderly operation. A total of 645 medical professionals were selected to safeguard the health of over 8,000 athletes, technical officials, and other clients. 6,000 Games volunteers and 16,000 city volunteers were stationed in every corner of the city ready to help. Our services, including arrivals and departure, transport, food and beverage, accommodation, and security, were widely commended. These practices have formed Chinese model for hosting international multi-sport events. Harbin 2025 fostered international culture exchange. The opening and closing ceremony present a stunning audio-visual feast, organically integrating Chinese culture, sportsmanship, and winter element. At the main media center and athletes hotel, Chinese and international participants enjoyed immersive experience of traditional Chinese art, like calligraphy, fish painting, guzheng and guqin music, and lantern making, appreciating the depth of Chinese culture. At the world's largest ice and snow theme park, the Harbin Ice and Snow World, ice and snow sculpture depicted landmark representing the 45 members of the OCA, creating beautiful Asian Winter Games memory for Asia and the world. Following the Games, focusing on the goal of legacy sustainability, commercialization, and sharing, we have worked to maximize the post-game effect and enhance the utilization of the game legacy. First, with the support of the OCA, we have established a premier training center for winter sports, which has hosted its inaugural events, the 2025 OCA ISU CAIC Asian Figure Skating Youth Cup, Youth Ice Hockey Cup, ski, winter cups, and other training activities will be organized here regularly. Second, the General Administration of Sport of China and the Heilongjiang Province are jointly building a national sports college in Harbin, which is positioned as a hub for cultivating China's winter sports talent and promoting international exchange and cooperation in winter sports. Third, we have compiled the official report of 9th Asian Winter Games Harbin 2025, comprehensively summarizing the Games experience. We plan to build the Asian Winter Games exhibition hall as an exchange platform for Asian ice and snow culture. Fourth, the post-game use of venue were optimized. We have hosted a series of domestic and international winter sports events, including the Heilongjiang Super League. We are advancing the development of the China-Shanghai Cooperation Organization Ice and Snow Sports Demonstration Zone, the consolidating and expanding the achievement made in the initiative to engage 300 million people in winter sports. Winter sports are now gaining popularity across China and Asia. Harbin 2025 has not only accelerated the popularization of winter sports, but also bound Asia more closely in building the Asian community with a shared future. Looking ahead, we are ready to work hand in hand with the colleagues and friends from OCA and Olympic family. We welcome more Asian countries and regions to open their winter sports training camp in Harbin and look forward to expanding exchanges and cooperation in winter sports event, culture, and industry, and jointly writing a new chapter for Asian winter sports. Last but not least, we warmly welcome you, dear colleagues and friends from the OCA, Asian NOCs, and international organizations, to visit Harbin again and often to renew friendship and explore cooperation opportunities. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Zhang, Vice Mayor of Harbin City. Thank you, Madam. We move to agenda item number 11, the report of Sanya Asian Beach Game Organizing Committee 2026. I will give the floor to Mr. Song, OCA Vice President. Mr. Song, you have the floor.
Thank you, Chair. Dear colleagues and friends, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. The 6th Asian Beach Games in Sanya will open on 22nd April this year. Under the guidance and coordination of the OCA and the COC, and with the support of all NOCs, the SUBCOC has made dedicated efforts and remarkable progress for the preparation of the Games, despite an extreme tight schedule and heavy workload. The Chef de Mission seminar, as well as World Press Briefing and Broadcasters Meeting, have been held during the past month. All the venues will be ready by March. Test events are undergoing. The SUBCOC is moving towards the operational phase with all the venue teams getting ready. With less than 3 months leading up to the opening of the Games, the OCA will continue to stand together with the SUBCOC as we spring towards April. I am confident that with the joint efforts of the OCA, the COC, and the NOCs, we'll deliver an excellent beach games everyone will be proud of. Later, my colleagues of the SUBCOC will deliver the updates of the game preparations. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Song. Any question from the General Assembly, the National Olympic Committee, about the organizing committee?
Sanya Organizing Committee, if you can come forward, please. There she is.
Please go ahead.
Okay. Thank you for the introduction. Honorable Acting President, distinguished Secretary General and Deputy Secretary General, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's a great honor to stand before you today on behalf of the 6th Asian Beach Games Sanya 2026 Organizing Committee and share on the preparations of our work. In just 86 days, the 6th Asian Beach Games will officially open in Sanya. Under the guidance of the OCA and all Asian NOCs, and with the strong support of all people, and as well as the high-level committee from the Chinese Olympic Committee and the governments at all levels in Hainan Province, our organizing committee has taken the major task of preparing for the Games in a relatively short time frame. We are now steadily moving into the final phase of readiness On behalf of the committee, I would like to express our sincere gratitude to OCA and all NOCs for your continued partnership and trust. Let me now walk you through some of our key progress. First, sports preparations is on track and proceeding smoothly. After extensive consultation, the competition program had been finalized, featuring 14 sports, 15 disciplines, and 63 events. The technical handbook for each sport and the preliminary competition schedule have been published. The entry by sport number concluded in October 2025, with all 45 NOCs confirming a total of 3,798 athletes. Second, all venues have been adapted with local conditions in mind. We have chosen 9 competition venue clusters plus 1 training venue. They are spread along Sanya's coastline, at the Sanya Sports Central Gym, and along the Sanya River, all within a 35-minute drive from the athletes' village. Guided by Sanya's beautiful coastal setting, our venue blend high-level sport with the natural beauty of the island, offering everyone a memorable sports plus tourism experience. All competition venues are now basically ready, and the initial venue operation teams are in place. Third, our services will showcase Sanya's unique characters. The migratory Sanya Bay will serve as an athletes' village, where the Sanya Carnival Resort will be the OCA headquarters hotel. More than 20 high-quality hotels with excellent facilities have also been selected to host technical officials, media, and other guests, bringing Sanya's warm hospitality to all. Meanwhile, medical services and media services are in place and conducting drills. Fourth, games promotion has been engaging and widely welcomed. The games emblem, mascot, slogan, colors game have all been launched. Themed trams and buses are running across the city, and countdown displays bring the game spirit to the streets. Our official website and social media channels are active. Fifth, our marketing efforts have produced strong results. So far, several leading companies have joined as official partners, with over 10 more as sponsors and suppliers. We have also authorized 12 manufacturers to produce more than 100 licensed manufacturers products across 14 categories, now available in major shopping malls, tourist sites, and hotels throughout Sanya. Looking ahead, we are entering the final sprint. Let me highlight a few key dates. We are now holding one-on-one pre-delegation registration meetings. If you haven't completed this meeting, please do so at your earliest convenience. Also, a reminder, the entry by name deadline is February 10. Dear friends, after 14 years, the Asian Beach Games are returning to China, this time to Hainan. We are deeply honored and inspired by this opportunity. As you may know, the Hainan Free Trade Port recently launched island-wide special customs operations. We'd like to show you a new Hainan that is open, inclusive, innovative, and dynamic. We will use sports as a bridge and the games as a window to display the achievements and the unique charm of the Hainan Free Trade Port, as well as a platform for us to interact and share benefits as we work toward a better future for Asia. Once again, thank you for your strong support. Sanya is ready to welcome friends from across Asia and the world. Let's work together to deliver an outstanding beach sports event. May the OCA motto "Ever Onward" once again echo across our continent. Next, please enjoy the video of Sanya. Thank you.
This is Sanya, a tropical coastal city born by the sea and thriving because of the sea. And the only future port with Chinese characteristics. In April 2026, we will gather here, making a story of gathering and dream chasing at the Asian Beach Games. Since the relaunch of the preparations, the 6th Asian Beach Games Sanya 2026 Organizing Committee has operated in high gear by working closely with the Olympic Council of Asia and relevant ministries and commissions of China. It has charted a clear course with 1+17 master plan, 72 milestone tasks, and 179 pieces of correspondence ensuring all preparations advance at full speed. The game's slogan is "See it in Sanya." The emblem rating cell is chipped into number 6 with a flea of light and shadow. The mascot Yaya is a leaping deer that embodies the vitality of Alcea. The visual inductee system combines both natural and cultural elements, showcasing the romance and charm of Sanya. 14 sports, 15 disciplines, and 36 events are fully prepared for a sports gala. Athletes from 45 Asian countries and regions will gather here to chase their dreams on the beach. The establishment of 5 new teams advances in an orderly manner. Competition venues are scattered along Coconut Dream Corridor and the Sanya River. The Ring Theater in Yasha Park in the Tianya Haijiao scenic spot will be transformed into the venue for the opening and closing ceremonies, staging a grand gala at the end of the earth. A series of pre-games activities have been successfully held, and the public anticipation continues to grow. Marketing efforts have also been highly fruitful. The OC Headquarters Hotel and Athletes Village stand fully prepared with 1,021 support vehicles ready to go. The information system has been efficiently developed and green channels of medical care are fully operational. Around 6,000 volunteers have been recruited and assembled. This is the entries available for travelers from 86 countries and regions, providing great convenience for international sports exchanges. After the launching of island-wide independent custom operation on December 18, 2025, the policy of opening up the front line and regulating the second line well will be generalized, creating a better international environment for the Games. Sanya extends a warm invitation to the world, and together enjoy the Games where passion blends with romance. April 2026. Look forward to seeing you.
Thank you, Mr. Song, and thank you, Ms. Dai, for the excellent presentation. And I would like, on behalf of the Olympic Council of Asia and the 45 National Olympic Committee, to congratulate Hainan Island and Sanya City to be announced as the free trade zone. Congratulations. We move to agenda item number 12, report by Aichi Nagoya 2026 Asian Game. I would like to give the floor to Mr. Takeda, Vice President of the Olympic Council of Asia. Mr. Takeda, you have the floor.
Thank you, Hussein. Acting President Timothy Fok, the representatives of the NOCs, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is my great honor to introduce the 2026 Aichi Nagoya Asian Games. It's finally 2026, the year of the Aichi Nagoya Asian Games. INAGOC and JOC have been working closely together to welcome the 45 national delegations, OCA family, NOCs, and many other stakeholders. Since the Chef de Mission seminar in September, the NOC Executive Board meeting each time, and the OCA follow-up meetings in December have been held since OCA General Assembly last year. We'd like to express our sincere gratitude for the valuable opinions and guidance we have received from the OCA and NOC representatives on these occasions. Today, INAGOC will present a progress report, including the following 4 key points highlighted in previous meetings. First, sports program and competition schedule. Second, accommodation plan focusing on the villas at Garden Pier. Third, transportation and airports. 4, communication strategy and promotional activities. With that, I'd like to invite Secretary General Murate of INAGOC to begin the report. Murase-san, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Takeda-san, for the kind introduction. And thank you for the Uzbekistan NOC for the warm hospitality. Honorable EB members, members of NOCs, AFs, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I am Murate Satoshi, Secretary General of INAGOC. It's an honor to see you all in person. Finally, it's 2026, the year of the Aichi Nagoya Asian Games. With the guidance from OCA and JOC, and the very warm support from Mr. Vinod, preparations are at the final stage. The Athletes Committee at INAGOC have also given us many advices so that our games can be delivered based on our concept of athlete center. We look forward to welcoming your delegations this September. At first, please watch at a short video. Imagine one Nigeria.
Before Asia turns its focus to this city, we focus within. We refine, we sharpen. We push ourselves forward to see that energy, that exhilaration, one more time. We are ready. Let the dreams begin. Imagine One Asia.
Good morning. I'm Maiko Okada from International Relations at INAGOC. The first Chef de Mission seminar was held last September. Thank you for the NOCs for coming to Aichi, Nagoya. Your voices guided us, and we have humbly reflected them as we prepare for the Games. The first World Broadcasters and Press meetings were held last October. The second TD meeting was held in November. Next is about airport and transport services. Chubu Centrair International Airport in Aichi, Nagoya is the official airport for the Games. After landing at Chubu, athletes and team officials will proceed to Welcome Center, which is located close by the airport. Athletes will activate their accreditation card and security checks will be conducted. Then, they will be transported by bus to their respective accommodations. We strongly recommend entry from Chubu in Aichi, Nagoya, as this option places the least burden to the athletes. As requested from NOCs, we are happy to inform you that we will open Narita International Airport as an additional point of entry. However, please note that Narita is located more than 400 kilometers away from Nagoya. INAGOC will offer support for the domestic travel arrangements, but we kindly ask that the NOCs to bear the cost. We feel that this domestic transport from Narita to Nagoya is time-consuming. So in order to minimize the travel fatigue, we strongly recommend international connections so that your delegation can arrive at Aichi, Nagoya directly. We will work closely with the NOCs. Next is about transport for athletes. As any other Games, we will offer team buses for team sports and shuttle buses for individual sports. At Aichi, Nagoya, athletes will basically be accommodated near the competition venue. Therefore, there should be no cross-cluster transport for the athletes. Next is about transport service for NOC presidents, secretary general, and chef de missions. T1 car will cover the entire Aichi and Gifu clusters. To go to other clusters, transportation will be provided by a combination of Shinkansen and/or by bus. Next is about sports. Daily schedule and session schedule for our 41 sports were approved by the OCA Executive Board and officially announced. At the beginning of the Games, we have a big national holiday season in Japan. During that time, medal events will be held in more than 100 events. Please refer to the handout on your table. Also, the maximum number of athletes and team officials has been agreed with OCA to be 15,000. We are currently conducting phase 2 of the entry by number process, and the deadline is January 31st. We kindly ask for your cooperation in reviewing and confirming the numbers. We are currently in discussion with OCA and IF to include 2 additional sports, padel and tekball. We will inform you as soon as confirmed. Next is about accommodation for athletes and team officials. All 41 sports will be held within the 5 clusters. To best support the athletes, we intend to provide accommodation either at hotels close to their competition venues or at the Athletes Plaza where we will have the villas and the cruise ship. This is one of the hotels that we will be providing to the athletes and team officials. Essential services for the athletes will be provided. Last Friday, Mr. Takeda and Mr. Tayab from OCA visited the actual cruise ship. This enormous ship will welcome the athletes where they can enjoy the vast open common area. INAGOC's Athletes Committee also joined this site visit, and we are excited to hear many positive feedbacks. This is an image of the villas. The maximum occupancy has been reduced to 3 per villa after receiving requests from NOCs during the recent Chef de Mission seminar. Every Chef de Mission will be allocated 1 unit and a separate dedicated space according to the size of NOC delegation. We have 3 OCA family hotels in Nagoya and 1 in Tokyo. Hilton Nagoya will be the OCA headquarters hotel. Meals will be provided in accordance to the competition schedule. And local Nagoya food will also be provided, so please be excited to taste the flavor of Nagoya. Now, I will pass the floor to our Acting Director General, Mr. Yasuhiro Nakamori. Yasu-san, please.
Thank you, Michael-san. Hello, dear colleagues. I am Yasu Nakamori, Acting Director General of INAGOC. I would like to explain about promotion. Under the concept of Imagine One Asia, we will connect and unify the excitement across the OCA Fun Run, torch relay, One Asia World, and the opening and closing ceremony. This is OCA Fun Run that has been held across Asia with significant support from OCA. Thank you for those NOCs who supported the promotion of Aichi Nagoya Asian Games. OCA Fun Run in Aichi Nagoya is planned in April. Torch relay is one of the most important events for building momentum and excitement of the game. It will start from August 22nd, leading up the opening ceremony. In addition to holding the torch relay at iconic locations in Aichi Nagoya, we will also hold flaming lightning ceremonies in Tokyo and Hiroshima, where the Asian Games were held. We will invite journalists from across Asia and will actively conduct PR activity through media and social media. We will also excited provide every NOC's torch relay rundown slot. This is about PR initiative for the games. Nagoya TV Tower is a landmark located in the heart of Aichi Nagoya. During the game time, we plan to energize the entire area under the concept of One Asian World. We will introduce 4 key content areas. First, we plan to hold a medalist celebration like Champions Park in Paris. Second, together with the media, we intended to host a joint stage event as well as cultural exchanging programs. Third, we plan to set up a sponsor activation area. And finally, we will provide a space for the NOC houses within the hospitality zone. Next is about the opening and closing ceremony. Mr. Tsutsumi Yukihiko, a well-known film director, has been appointed as the Chief Creative Director. He will do the creative direction based on the heartbeat in Aichi Nagoya. We are preparing an opening and closing ceremony packed with the unique charm of Aichi Nagoya within the cutting-edge technology. We will also create an atmosphere for the athlete can relax, enjoy, and feel part of the ceremony. Finally, this is our key dates. Last December, we had a dignitary briefing, and this April, we will hold a second dignitary briefing online. Entry by name will begin on May 1st. As mentioned earlier, we strongly request your cooperation and confirmation of the number of athletes and team officials. To guarantee the opportunity for all the NOCs to visit Aichi Nagoya before the game, we will keep doors open the NOC visit until the end of May. We are also planning to open day early March. We would like to finish all the DRM during the OCA Regional Forum. The games update will be informed to NOCs during the OCA Regional Forum, replace holding the second chapter mission seminar in Aichi, Nagoya. We'll be that seminar meeting with all NOCs for seamless and timely. Communication are planned. We will keep you posted through the monthly webinar for any updates. INAGOC continue to work hard. Welcome your delegation. Excitement is building every day as the game draws near. Thank you, as always, for your continued support. All the national delegations and all the Olympic family in Aichi, Nagoya, where the energy, passion, and celebration await. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you very much. Please, you finished? Okay, stay. Any question from the National Olympic Committee? Bahrain?
Yes. Dear OCA Acting President, dear OCA Director General, dear OCA Executive Board, Aichi Nagoya Organizing Committee, and distinguished delegates, thank you for giving me the floor. With your kind permission, I would like to respectfully present a proposal regarding the weightlifting competition at the Asian Games in Nagoya, specifically the medal awarding system. As you know, weightlifting is a sport contested through two distinct disciplines, the snatch and the clean and jerk, each requiring different technical mastery, physical strength, and competitive excellence. For this reason, I respectfully propose that the Asian Games adopt the awarding of separate medals for each discipline, meaning snatch medal and clean and jerk medal in every bodyweight category. This proposal brings clear and meaningful benefits to the sport and to the Games. First, it rewards specialists, ensuring that athletes who achieve outstanding results in one discipline are properly recognized as champions. Second, it increases opportunity in a fair and transparent manner, giving more athletes a realistic pathway to the podium, strengthening participation across Asia, and supporting the growth and development of weightlifting across a wider number of NOCs. Third, it promotes greater diversity and inclusion in medal outcomes by giving more athletes and more NOCs a realistic chance to achieve podium success, which strengthens participation and competitiveness across Asia. In addition, this system enhances the sport's visibility, strengthens the spectator experience, and increases the overall value of weightlifting within the Asian Games program for media, audiences, and stakeholders, especially our athletes. Most importantly, this format has already been proven successful. It was implemented at the third Asian Youth Games in Bahrain, where weightlifting awarded medals per discipline for the first time in any Asian Games. It created greater excitement, raised competitiveness, and delivered a stronger overall competition and Games experience. Therefore, we kindly request your support to consider and approve this proposal for Nagoya, awarding separate medals for the snatch and the clean and jerk in accordance with the official IWF technical and competition rules. Finally, I would like to wish the Aichi Organizing Committee a very successful Asian Games in Nagoya. Thank you very much.
Thank you for Bahrain delegation. Any question? Please, Iran. Iran, you have the floor. Iran.
Hello. Good morning. Thank you very much for the wonderful presentation. I want to raise two important issues regarding the rotation of accreditation, and the second one is about the arrival of teams to be increased at least 4 days before the start of the competition. We have sent a request to the OCA and the organizing committee, but we have not received from the organizing committee any positive feedback. And because of the jet lag and time difference, it would be very difficult for the NOCs to manage for their athletes to arrive 3 days before the start of the competition. It would be great if you could consider this issue so that the minimum arrival before the competitions could be increased to at least 4 days. Based on the successful practice of the rotation in the previous editions of the games, it would be a great opportunity to give the possibility of rotation to the NOC so that the needs of the team officials for each sports could be considered. And because the games are organized in different places, we need more number of team officials to cover the needs of the teams. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you for Iran. Any question, please? Please, Kuwait. Kuwait, you have the floor.
Yeah, hello, good morning all. Thank you very much. My question is arrival into Narita, and then the athletes have to cover 415 kilometers away. Could be a hectic because we're looking at an athlete who was traveling for at least maybe 9 hours. And then with all the procedure done in Narita, you have to go and pick up a bus or a train or other flights, and that's another traveling period which could take really almost another 15 hours by the time he gets to the village. And I see this is really a hectic, but if they usually Japan is very high in technology, if they can provide a bullet train from Narita to Nagoya. Thank you.
Thank you. Any further question? You have three requests. One is Bahrain in relation to the competition of the weightlifting to have the same model as the Bahrain Youth Game, the snatch and the clean jerk for the medal. And the second from Iran in relation to the accreditation and the accreditation and also about the transfer or the extra days for the athletes. And Kuwait concerning the travel between Narita Airport and Nagoya City. Please, you have the floor. Before you, I would like to invite Mr. Akram Tayyab, the chair of the coordination committee. He can give you update about all related question. Thank you.
Thank you, Captain. Very good morning, everyone. And I would like to just mention a very successful meetings held with your NOCs and ANAGOG in the last 2 or 3 months. And I think we have covered a lot of grounds. I be honest here that without having the athletes village, challenges are still there. And ANAGOG is trying their best to cover all those functional areas which are very important. From OCA point of view, from Coordination Commission point of view, our main focus is on all the functional areas which are directly or indirectly impacted athletes. And that is our focus. In our last different visits, ANAGOG has made a big progress, and they are now seeking the expertise of Tokyo Olympics, and around 10 to 15 different functional heads of Tokyo Olympics will be working together with ANAGOG. I think on a positive note, we are in the right direction, but of course, without Athletes Village, challenges are still there. Question from Bahrain. Thank you very much for your question. It was a sports-related question. I think we will consider this together with the Asian Federation and International Federation, and also under the OCA Constitution. And if it is something which is positive, we will work together with the International and Asian Federation. About Iran, the arrival earlier than the prescribed time, it is being discussed, and we are aware of the impact of jet lag and also a different impact on the athletes. Please be sure that every effort from OCA and from our Coordination Commission is to facilitate the athletes, and your request is being considered. The second question about the increasing the accreditation, I think it is, you mentioned about team officials. I'm sorry to say we will not increase any number of team officials, but there is a request for having a deputy chef de mission more than usual. Thus, we will allocate additional accreditation to NOCs to cover different clusters and different prefectures' venues. So I think your request will be accepted in that way. So it is something which is also on table, and it has been decided to increase the quota for each National Olympic Committee. Kuwait, Captain Ali, I think you know aviation very, very well, and I think you can accept the request of ANAGOC, which Maiko-san just mentioned. Please, their strong advice us to reach to Nagoya Airport directly. And as a captain of a flight, I think you know better than anyone how to do it. So, Captain Ali, it is a strong advice, and your question is exactly the concern of ANAGOC from Narita is not that direct impact on the athletes. So that is something which I can cover the questions on behalf of ANAGOC. And thank you, Captain. Back to you, and thanks for the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tayyab Akram, for all the clarification. And thank you for Aichi Nagoya presentation. We wish you best of luck. Thank you. Agenda item number 13, the report from Riyadh City 2026 Asian Indoor and Martial Arts Game. I would like to give the floor to Ms. Munira Sudairi. Ms. Munira, please.
Assalamu alaikum. Your Royal Highnesses, Excellencies, Ministers, distinguished delegates, and esteemed guests, it is with great pride that I present to you an update on the 6th Asian and Indoor Martial Arts Games, which we're honored to host in Riyadh in 2026. Under Vision 2030, sports sit at the heart of our national transformation, with major sports events serving as a key pillar of the vision. The timeline highlights a clear progression from hosting Saudi Games to the Islamic Solidarity Games in 2025, and now IMAG 2026 as a landmark milestone. This pathway will continue toward our major future commitments, including Arab Games 2031 and Asian Summer Games 2034, reinforcing a sustained long-term hosting program. Today, our update will cover 3 main sections, starting with the sports program and a brief about the games venue and athletes village. Then key operational updates, including NOC relations and services, guest services, and games technology. Finally, we will cover key milestones and critical dates leading into games time. First, we'll begin with the sports program and master plan updates. The sports program have been confirmed with the OCA, consisting of a total of 18 sports, including 8 combat sports, 5 individual sports, and 5 team sports, with the addition of kabaddi and paddle. Tech ball has been added and confirmed as a medal sport. The Games will include a total of 26 disciplines, 112 medal events, 61 men's events, 49 women events, and 2 mixed teams events. Women events account for over 43% of the program, reinforcing opportunities for female athletes. A preliminary 11-day schedule have been developed by our sports team with the opening ceremony planned for the 13th of December. The schedule remains subject to technical alignment by sport, OCA, and technical delegates. As for the Games venue, all competitions are planned to be delivered in Boulevard City across 7 main arenas. The arenas are within 20 minutes walk of each other, catering a compact Games footprint that reduces travel time and enhances overall spectator experience. Ceremonies and key supporting buildings will also be located within Boulevard City, ensuring a single integrated game zone. This approach is designed to simplify guest movement while elevating the atmosphere of the Games. In regards to athletes' accommodation, all athletes will be accommodated at Saudi Arabia's first dedicated athletes village at Princess Noura bint Abdurrahman University. The village includes 3 buildings, 4 resident centers, and 3,300 beds. This model was successfully implemented during the Islamic Solidarity Games in November 2025 and received highly positive feedback from the NOCs, with the athletes' village rated among the best they've ever experienced. Training venue will also be located within Princess Noura University to ensure seamless access for athletes. The venue will be prepared and available in advance of the Games with a managed booking system to ensure fairness and efficiency. The training venue is located within a 10-minute walk or a short shuttle ride from the athletes' village, enhancing athletes' experience and operational efficiency. As for transportation, it will be seamless due to the compact Games design. Boulevard City will act as the main hub, supported by direct transport connectivity from the athletes' village and the OCA HQ hotel. The Games venue is located approximately 35 minutes by car from both the OCA HQ hotel and athletes' village. Next, we will outline key operational updates covering NOC relations and services, communication milestones, guest services delivery, and Games technology readiness to meet all requirements. Our NOC relations and services plan is built around clear, timely communication and structured touchpoints. We will maintain through the newsletters. The first 2 editions were shared earlier, and 2 more will follow. The official NOC invitation, which was shared in late December last year, and the core planning anchored by the Chef de Mission Guide Part 1 on the 4th of June, the CDM seminar on the 23rd and 24th of June, and the CDM Guide Part 2 on the 15th of October. While dates remain subject to change and the objective is to ensure consistent, timely guidance and enable NOCs to plan early and confidently. In line with OCA standards, we will deliver high-quality guest services for the Games. King Khalid International Airport in Riyadh will be the sole official port of entry for the Games. Hilton Riyadh Hotel and Residence will be the official accommodation for the Asian Games family and will also serve as the OCA HQ hotel. The OCA Executive Board, NOC Presidents and Secretary Generals, as well as the IFs and AF Presidents and Secretary Generals will be accommodated at the OCA HQ hotel. Guest services will also focus on protocol and catering. A trained protocol assistant will be assigned to each entitled dignitary and official to support them in fulfilling their games-related duties. The OCA sports protocol will be applied across all venues, including seating arrangements, flag and anthem, guest journey, and others. Catering services will be available across all key locations, including the Athletes Village, competition venues, the OCA HQ Hotel, and Games Family Lounge, with services levels adapted to each site. Moving to games technology, it is also being designed to meet the highest standards and with reference to OCA guidelines. In 2025, IT audit was conducted and all findings are being considered in the building of the IT strategy. Following strategy finalization and alignment with OCA, the strategy will be translated into delivery, planning, contracting, and execution. Finally, I will highlight the key milestones that will be the core in driving us to a very successful games. 7 milestones define the run-up to the games, starting with the technical delegate visit in March, followed by version 1 of the team size calculator in March, then the technical handbook by sport in June, followed by the launch of the accreditation system for NOCs by June, then the pre-delegation registration meetings in August. After that, online sports entries open for NOCs from August to September, leading to the Athletes Village pre-opening in December. These milestones provide a clear rhythm for readiness and stakeholder alignment. Now we will share a short promo video highlighting key information and figures about the games.
In the heart of Saudi Arabia, a new chapter in Asian sport is about to begin. This December 2026, Asia comes together in Riyadh for the 6th Asian Indoor and Martial Arts Games. 11 days of world-class competition, 18 medal sports, 26 disciplines, 112 medal events, 61 men's events, 49 women's events, and 2 mixed team events. More than 2,800 athletes, 3,300 beds in the Athletes Village, more than 1,000 new jobs created, around 450 staff and officials, over 1,000 volunteers, more than 75,000 spectators. Broadcasted to over 45 countries, reaching hundreds of millions of viewers worldwide. One competition venue, one event, one spirit, all brought together in one host city, Riyadh. From the first serve to the final whistle, every moment will capture the passion, teamwork, and energy of Asia's athletes. Here, achievements will be celebrated, new heroes will be made, and every victory will bring our continent closer together. See you in December.
Thank you for your time and attention. We're truly honored to host the 6th Asian and Indoor Martial Arts Games and look forward to welcoming the entire Asian Games family this December in Riyadh. Thank you.
Thank you. I would like to ask if there is any question from the floor for Riyadh 2026. Any question from the NOCs? No question. So, Munira, 1 second. Yesterday we have the executive board meeting and you received some recommendation about some sport and also about the game technology execution of the contract.
Okay. In regards to the sports, we'll receive the sports and we'll look internally and we'll get back to you because we haven't received it officially. And regarding the games technology, as I mentioned, that we're doing the strategy and we'll present it to the OCA in order for us to move forward once it's approved from the OCA.
Thank you very much, and I would like to give you the OCA congratulations for the concept 18 sport, one venue.
Thank you.
This is the best practice to host a game.
Thank you.
Thank you. Agenda item number 14, update by the IOC Olympic Solidarity. I would like to invite Mr. James McLeod. You have the floor.
Thank you very much, Captain Hussein. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, the Asian NOCs. I'd like to say a big thank you to Raja Randir Singh for his leadership as OCA President over the last few years. It's been a true honor to be able to work with him. But also to Acting President Timothy Fock. Thank you for stepping in when that was needed. You've been able to keep the OCA on a clear path. And also, of course, thank you to Captain Hussein Al-Musalam, always a partner together with us at the IOC and Olympic Solidarity for so many years. So thank you for that. Also, a big thank you to our hosts, our generous hosts, Mr. Umarov. It's been a real pleasure to be here already in Tashkent. I was here in 1998, and things have changed, and it's an amazing host city to be here for the OCA General Assembly. As the IOC President said in her opening remarks, there is a process now at the IOC which is called the Fit for Future. All the national Olympic committees, the athlete community, the international federations, the IOC membership have been asked and consulted on what they believe are the opportunities and challenges that face the Olympic movement and how we can be collectively fit for the future. We know that there are a lot of elements that are out that we work on together in the Olympic movement, and we need to make sure that those remain relevant to the youth of the world. As you remember, there were consultations across 5 different themes: athletes, the Olympic movement, the Olympic Games themselves, how we build a better world through sport, but also how do we reach the new generation and revenue generation. And those 5 themes are central to what we will be looking at the IOC session now in Milan. There will be a feedback from all of those consultations, and I'd like to say a huge thank you to the National Olympic Committees, because over 80% of the NOCs responded to the questionnaire that was put to them. So thank you for that. What that will lead to is obviously the IOC session in June of this year that will be held in Lausanne, where a number of recommendations will be made in terms of putting together a new agenda for the Olympic movement that we would invite the NOCs to follow as closely as you have in the past. We're very fortunate that we also have the ANOC General Assembly at the end of this year, and we'll be using that opportunity to explain to the National Olympic Committees the new agenda that the IOC President is working on. In parallel to all of this, there are a number of working groups that are looking at specific problematics within the movement and the sports world. For example, the protection of the female category, the Youth Olympic Games, also the protection of the fundamental principles of Olympism. We believe that in this fractured world, the Olympic movement does have a role to play to remain neutral. To see how we do that, we need to really look at the rules which govern us, and that will allow us, through this working group, to come to the IOC session with a number of recommendations that we believe, again, will make us fit for the future. Now, obviously, we're in 2026, the second year of the Olympic Solidarity Quadrennial. My colleagues Olivier and Edward are here with us today, and if you have any questions on how to access Olympic Solidarity funding, we're not going to give you a full presentation here today, but my 2 colleagues are with us today to be able to help you on that. In addition to that, Jérôme Poivet is here as well, and he is specifically wanting to work with you on the statutes that govern the NOCs, on the basic principles of good governance, but also the number of elections that are happening. So we would encourage you, if you have any issues, and we know that there are a few across the Asian NOCs, please have the opportunity to speak with Jérôme about those. Now, looking forward this year, you've just had 3 amazing presentations on upcoming Asian Games in China, in Japan, and in Saudi Arabia. And I'd like to wish you all the best for those games. They look as though they're in good place, and we look forward to following those. I'd also like to put on record the thanks to the OCA for the collaboration with Africa. I know that ANOCA President Mustafa Berhaf is here with you, and that there will be a gathering of the Asian and African NOCs in March of this year in Kuwait, which will also be an interesting opportunity to exchange best practices, and this is very central to the Olympic solidarity principles. Now, looking forward from the IOC point of view, we've got 2 games, one of which is starting in 11 days. The opening ceremony of the Olympic Winter Games in Milan will include 19 Asian NOCs. So we wish you and your athletes the best of luck in Milan Cortina, but also obviously we've got the Youth Olympic Games at the end of the year in Dakar, and we're at your disposal for all the preparations for those games. So with that, I'll just leave you with a very short video to wake you all up, to remind you of what's coming up in 11 days in Milan Cortina, and I'd like to say a big thank you from us and the team, and we're at your disposal, and a good luck to Asia for the next chapter. Thank you very much.
Se viene testa vuol dire che basta lasciarci.
就是意大利语我爱你的意思。哦。
Thank you, James. And thank you also for the support we receive from the IOC and the Olympic Solidarity. And thank you for the National Olympic Committee of Asia. 2026 is a very busy year. 3 Asian Games and 2 Olympic Games in 12 months. We'll move to agenda item number 15, update of ANOC General Assembly by NOC of Hong Kong, and I would like to invite Ms. Gunilla Lindenberg, the Secretary General of ANOC. Ms. Gunilla, please, you have the floor.
Thank you very much. First, I want to say thank you very much for the cooperation we have with OCA, with Mr. Singh, who we've been cooperating with so many years, and Acting President Mr. Timothy Fock, and you, Hussein, and the Council. It's a great cooperation, and we hope we will continue this way. I just want to give you a short update about the upcoming ANOC General Assembly in Hong Kong. I will first inform you about the dates. You should have received them before, but we will start on the 6th of December with the council meeting. Arrival of all the NOCs on the 7th, and then we have the 8th and 9 and 10, we have the General Assembly. We have a provisional agenda, and as James is saying, IOC President has confirmed her presence, and she will probably present the outcome of all the workshops that has been taking place last year about the future of the IOC. Of course, we will have the reports from different stakeholders, organizing committees, and we will have the elections. For the agenda, we will try this time to have a little more lively, not only reports, maybe we will have some workshops as well. So we are working on something new there. For the elections, we will have election of the president. Dr. Mitchell is stepping down. His term is over and he will not seek re-election. According to the Constitution, I have to send out the call for the nominations on 10th of August at the latest.
we'll probably send it out earlier. And then no later than the 9th of September, you have to send in nominations to the office. And to be a candidate, you have to be at least be endorsed by 2 NOCs. So no later than the 9th of October, the names of the nominees for the position of the president shall be sent to the NOCs by the ENOC office. And then we also have the process for the senior vice president. All this information will be sent out to you very soon. For the registration, after Milan, I know we are also busy with the Milan Games, we will send out the invitation link for you to register. And you will also have all the information about visa, accommodation, travel booking, etc. And you will do it yourself this time. You have the link and you will register by yourself. We will also inform you about the policies for the travel and the accommodation at the same occasion. And we will have a small office in Milan in the NOC hotel, so any questions you will have, you're most welcome to visit us there, and we can help you maybe with to inform you about the registration, etc. In Milan, we are also working with IUC for the NOC photo program, and a total of 41 NOCs have informed us that they want to participate in that program. And you see the Asian NOCs is the Chinese Taipei, Malaysia, Qatar, Singapore, Thailand, United Arab Emirates, and Uzbekistan. And we also have the peak program for some of you that have qualified athletes for the Winter Games. So Brunei, Dar es Salaam, Laos, Maldives, Nepal, Timor-Leste, and Yemen are registered for that program, which means that you will be given some uniforms or winter clothing, and that program will continue also for Dakar and the upcoming Olympic Games. So that's the practical information, so I will hand over the floor to Mr. Kenneth Fogg, who is the president of the organizing committee for Hong Kong, who will also give you some information. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Gunilla. Thank you so much, and thank you, OCA, for excellent meeting and a chance to speak a little bit about Hong Kong and the upcoming ENOC Assembly. I'm Kenneth Fogg from the Hong Kong NOC, and I'm also chairing the steering committee for the ENOC General Assembly. So, PPT. Wait, the PPT? Yeah, okay. Okay, just quickly, this is our logo. For those who have been to Hong Kong, you recognize immediately our skyline. I think the logo really portrays us as an international hub, reflects our welcoming spirit, energy, and also commitment to inclusivity and, of course, cross-cultural connection. Needless to say, with such a high-level gathering of sports leaders, our Hong Kong SAR, Special Administrative Region Government, and Chief Executive Mr. John Lee gives his full support for us to host this important meeting to welcome everyone to Hong Kong, and of course reaffirmed his complete support for all the seamless organization that we are doing. Of course, this includes hospitality, protocol, immigration, medical security, and all aspects of a successful organization. So if you have any needs ahead of time, do contact us and we'll try to organize anything as smoothly as possible. Preparation work is well underway. As you see the pictures, we had recently a one-year countdown with ENOC. And we've signed all the important contracts with accommodation and also meeting venues. As many of you may know, Hong Kong is a connection hub, so there are many direct flights from all over the world. Also a lot of visa-free arrangements for delegates, so it should be very easy a city to get to. We'll give you updates for our organization leading towards December. And again, if anyone has any special requests or any information or questions, please do not hesitate to contact us in advance. Fun part, Hong Kong is a great city, and December is an excellent time to visit. It's dry, the weather is good, and it's not hot, so it's a good time to visit. Of course, in December, we have a very important national jockey race in December 9th, and of course, we have a lot of tourism and also winter festivals going on at the same time. So besides the meetings, I'm sure you'll have an excellent time to visit and walk around the city of Hong Kong as well. Of course, meeting is never just about meetings. Hong Kong has a lot to offer. I don't have time to explain everything, but of course, local food and dining, shopping destinations, many cultural sites and destinations. And may I also suggest that you explore a little bit with our neighboring cities we call the Greater Bay Area. And I'd like to spend a few minutes just to explain the Greater Bay Area. Hong Kong is, of course, a special administrative region. And when we say the GBA area, actually encompasses 11 cities, including Hong Kong SAR and Macau SAR, as well as 9 cities in the mainland. We are well connected within 1 hour traveling distance with car, ferry, and also high-speed rail. But what's notable is we have a population of 87 million and also a GDP of over $2 trillion US. This presents a very unique opportunities for your NOCs, for your local brands and also sporting events to be hosted in this area via Hong Kong. But of course, we'll have time to explain more during the ANOC at the end of the year. And thank you, and I'd like to just leave everyone with a welcoming message recorded by Dr. Robin Mitchell. And please, I look forward to welcoming you all to Hong Kong at the end of this year. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Gunilla Lindenberg. Oh, sorry.
The ANOC General Assembly is a unique platform where the Olympic family comes together to advance the interests of national Olympic committees and to strengthen the promotion of Olympic values. As we look ahead to the 2026 ANOC General Assembly, I'm delighted that Hong Kong will serve as our host city. I have every confidence in the successful hosting of the General Assembly here in Hong Kong. With the strong support of the Sports Federation and Olympic Committee of Hong Kong, the Hong Kong government and the local community, I believe this event will showcase Hong Kong's dynamism and its commitment to the Olympic spirit.
Esteemed guests and friends, welcome to the official countdown to the 28th ANOC General Assembly, set to take place here in the vibrant city of Hong Kong, China. The 28th General Assembly presents a unique opportunity for us to come together as a united Olympic family. Your presence here represents our shared commitment to advancing the ideals of sports and camaraderie. As we prepare for this important gathering, we are dedicated to creating an environment where meaningful discussions can occur, strengthening partnerships, tackling challenges, and envisioning a brighter future for sports worldwide. Thank you so much for joining us. We eagerly await your arrival here in the city of Hong Kong, China.
Thank you, Ms. Gunilla and Kenneth Falk for the presentation. We move to agenda item number 16, report by the chair of the Standing Committee, the Advisory Committee, Mr. Ser Miang. You have the floor.
Thank you, Captain. Dear colleagues, a written report has been submitted to you. Happy to answer any questions that you may have.
Any question? No question. Thank you. The Athlete Committee report, Ms. Ning Ding. You have the floor, please.
Thank you, Captain. Good morning. I believe my report has been circulated. So if you have any question, you can tell me or our committee. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Ning Ding. Any question? No question. Culture Committee report, Mr. Patushek Patbol. You have the floor, please.
Thank you, Captain Hussein. And
The report has been circulated. If you have any questions, please ask me. And also special thanks to my Deputy Chair, Francis, as well as Vinod, for helping with the One Asia culture event in Kuwait, as well as in the future, our committee is hoping for more events like this, especially at the Asian Games. We did Mongolia House in Paris, so I hope that national houses from NOCs will all have this opportunity during Asian Games and other Asian events. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Batoche. And the report of Education Committee, His Highness Prince Fahad Al Saud. Prince Fahad, please.
Thank you, Captain. My report being circulated, and if there is any questions, we'll be happy to answer.
Thank you, Your Highness. Any question? No question. Entourage Committee, Dr. Park, you have the floor.
Thank you, Captain. The OCA and Club Committee, we discussed the committee direction and key area of the works following the recently appointment its members. So my for the details outline is report circulated. So if you have any questions, happy to be answered. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Park. Any question for Dr. Park? No question. The report of e-sport, martial art, and mind sport. Mr. Gordon Tang, you have the floor.
Mr. Tang said that his report has been circulated. If you have any question, he will be very happy to answer. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Tang. Any question for the report of Mr. Tang? No question. The report of the Ethics Committee, Mr. Sarangi, you have the floor.
Thank you, Captain. The Ethics Committee report has been placed in the folder. Just to briefly mention that the Ethics Committee has been enforcing strict ethical standards in all the NOCs to maintain discipline and ethical standards. As an action towards that, it took action against 5 delegates, 2 from Nepal and 3 from Lebanon, for unethical conducts and disrespect towards the Olympic Charter. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sarangi. Any question for Mr. Sarangi? No question. The report of the Finance Committee, Mr. Kevin, Dr. Kevin, sorry, you have the floor.
Yes, thank you. Mr. Chairman, dear delegates to the 46th OCA General Assembly, ladies and gentlemen, the Finance Committee report has been circulated. I am pleased to note the following. The first, OCA financial position is strong and stable. Despite the significant global economic challenges that impact Asia, and notwithstanding the extensive financial support extended by OCA to the Asian NOCs, including support to the hosting NOC of Asian Games. OCA has successfully maintained and increased its financial investment asset, which now stands at approximately $176 million. Further, it is also worth to note that OCA, for the first time in history, implemented a quarterly review of its financial statements to strengthen the financial oversight and discipline, so as to enhance OCA financial governance and transparency. On the other hand, OCA management also introduced the electronic distribution of financial and other official documents as part of OCA's commitment to environmental sustainability. This initiative not only aims to reduce OCA carbon footprint, but also to enhance the efficiency of OCA information dissemination. Dear delegates, ladies and gentlemen, for more details, please refer to the Finance Committee report. With regard to the OCA Audit Statement of Account 2025, I would like to invite and give the floor to Mr. Fahad Aweda, the Chairman of the Audit and the Risk Committee, to present the ARC report, and Mr. Fatih Benner, Director of Finance Department, for OCA internal and external auditors' statements. Thank you very much. This is my report. Thank you for your kind attention. Thank you.
Mr. Fahad.
Members of the General Assembly, distinguished guests, and respected colleagues. Today I'm going to cover three main points of the ARC mandate during 2025. I will cover the financial statements, the internal audit reports, and the risk management initiatives. ARC has reviewed the financial statements of 2025. The auditor's qualifications are already legacy items and has been already discussed several times before. We have a favorable legal outcome already achieved. OCA remains in a strong financial positions. ARC remain confident in the management ability and efforts towards protecting OCA's interest. The financial provision taken are in compliance with the accounting principles and adequate, also ensure transparency. The internal audit report has already ensured compliance with the OCA constitution and financial guidelines. There was budget improvement and cost savings, also a very healthy investment returns. We are pleased to report that the final investment policy framework, IPF, has completed. This is a major milestone in the OCA's investment governance journey. Also, it is fully aligned with the OCA constitution and the financial guidelines. ARC view this as a stepping stone towards building a broader and more holistic risk management framework for the OCA that should include risk policy, register, risk heat map, and risk appetite statement. Finally, I would like to sincerely thank Dr. Kevin, the Chair of Finance Committee, Director General, Captain Hussein Al-Msallam, for his disciplined management, the finance team headed by Mr. Fadi, and the wider management team for their effort and collaboration during this important process. The financial statements, the internal audit report, and the IPF has been circulated. If you have any questions, myself and my colleagues would be happy to answer. Thank you.
Any question, please, about the financial audit statement report and the ARC report? The floor is open. No question? The financial audit report ended on 31st December 2025. The external and the internal and the ARC report is approved. No objection? Then it's approved. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Dr. Kevin and Mr. Fahad Fadi. Thank you. We move to the agenda item, the Gender Equity Committee report. Ms. Valerie Tarzi, please, you have the floor.
Good morning. My report's in circulation. I just wanted to point out one thing. We have the International Women's Group Conference in the UK this summer, Every NOC should have gotten an email on it, so please check your email, and we are here to help you in any way.
Thank you, Ms. Valerie. The report for international...
Excuse me?
Yes.
Can I have an intervention?
Please.
Thank you. As chair of the ANOC Gender Equity Commission, there's something that's rather stark in this meeting. The front row is basically all men. All the women are in the back row and together. And I would hope that in the future we can have more of a mixing of gender if we're really talking about gender equity in Asia. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Royal Highness. The International Federation and Asian Federation Relation Committee, Mr. Mohammed Tayyab Akram. Mr. Mohammed, you have the floor.
Thank you, Captain. I think it is, first of all, I would like to reiterate that OCA great initiative to unite all international federations and Asian federations on this platform. I have submitted with our committee 7 pages reports, and I think if there is any question or any comment or any advice, we are here to answer. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Tayyab. The report for Information and Statistics Committee, Mr. Sayyid Shahid Riza. Mr. Riza, you have the floor.
Thank you, Captain Hussain. The report has been circulated. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Riza. The report for the Legal Committee, Mr. Ibrahim Tolentino. Mr. Tolentino, you have the floor.
Thank you, Your Highnesses, Your Excellencies, members of the General Assembly. The reports were already circulated to all the members, but before we ratify, on behalf of the committee and the executive board, I would like to thank the IOC for the review and approval of all those approved amendments in our Constitution, except for one which still will be appealing for that. So thank you very much and good morning.
Thank you, Mr. Tolentino, but I would like to draw your kind attention that the amendment to the OCA Constitution has been circulated to you and reported by Mr. Tolentino. Just, I would like to read it for reconfirmation. The Executive Board and the IOC approved the following. Amendment to Article 16.6.14, Article 16.8, Article 24.4.2.2, Article 24.5.3, Article 32, Article 15.11, and for concerning Article 16, it was approved by the OCA Executive Board, reviewed by the IOC, and it is, if you approve it today, it will be approved by all the other articles. Do you approve this amendment? Approved. No, any objection?
None.
None. Okay. Then the Constitution, the article which I have read and circulated to you, it's been approved unanimously. The media report, Mr. Faris Al-Kohiji, you have the floor, please.
Hi. The media report was circulated, but I'd just like to highlight some statistics from the Bahrain Asian Youth Games. We had more than 1,000 media representatives, more than 800 hours of broadcasting hours, and all sports were broadcasted. And on the social media side, we had more than 800 million views through TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. I'm available for any questions. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Faris. We go to the report of the Medical and Anti-Doping Committee, Dr. Sultan Al-Busaidi. Dr. Sultan.
Thank you. Good morning. There's not much I can add. I think the report has been submitted. I will be happy to take any question or inquiry. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sultan. Any question about medical and anti-doping? No question. The report of Para-Asian Game Committee, Mr. Khosravi Vava. Mr. Vava, you have the floor.
Good morning. Thank you, Mr. Musallam. We see in the report the clip. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Vava.
OCA Para-Asian Games Committee Report. On the 3rd of December 2025, the Olympic Council of Asia held the inaugural meeting of the OCA Para-Asian Games Committee, marking a significant milestone in advancing the Paralympic movement across Asia.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We coordinate a lot with the organizing committee to help the Para-Asia movement. And it is important committee for so many reasons to take the work between the OCA and the organizing committee.
I welcome all the members of this newly established committee.
Throughout the meeting, a clear message was shared. Athletes must remain at the center of all efforts. Education and post-career opportunities were highlighted, with confirmation that academic programs supported by OCA will include para-athletes. The committee will submit formal recommendations to OCA leadership, and the next in-person meeting is confirmed for 25 January 2026 in Tashkent, ahead of the OCA General Assembly. Through unity, cooperation, and shared vision, Asia continues to strengthen its leadership in both Olympic and Paralympic sport. These collective efforts and shared commitments are reflected in the excellence and achievements of Asia's para-athletes. We now invite the General Assembly to view the video, Asian Paralympic Stars.
The core values of the Paralympics: courage, determination, inspiration, and equality shine even more brilliantly across the ancient continent of Asia. From this vast land, great champions rise, heroes whose stories no film could fully capture. Yet the tales of these few shining stars symbolize the journeys of thousands of Paralympic athletes across Asia. East Asia, the land where power rises. Keiichi Kimura. He began swimming at the age of 10, having lost his sight at 2 years old due to a retinal condition. He has competed in 5 Paralympics and earned 2 gold medals for Japan. Jinho Park, a distinguished shooter from South Korea who claimed 2 gold medals in Paris 2024 in the 10-meter air rifle standing and 50-meter rifle 3-position events. Guo Jincheng, a Chinese swimmer who challenges the water without a cap or goggles. His minimalism is a symbol of his pure strength. He lost both arms at age 6, yet with patience and perseverance, he broke the world record in the 50-meter freestyle. His 4 golds and 2 silvers in Paris 2024 made him a radiant star.
He breaks Shandong world record in the final.
Yu Chui-yi, Allison. She went on to become one of the most dominant wheelchair fencers in history. With 7 Paralympic gold medals to her name, she stands as a powerful symbol of excellence and unwavering impact.
She claimed that magic 7th gold.
Southeast Asia, where rain and gold fall together. Seisuni Jana, an extraordinary fencer from Thailand who won all 3 gold medals, foil, épée, and saber at the Paris 2024 Paralympics. With 6 Paralympic appearances and 10 total medals, she is Thailand's first trailblazing woman in this sport. Yip Pin Chu, Singapore's swimming icon, who despite a neurological condition, CMT, has found freedom in the water. Competing in 5 Paralympics, she has earned 7 of Singapore's Paralympic gold medals and continues to mentor and inspire future athletes. Liani Ratri Oktila, Indonesia's para-badminton champion with 2 golds and 1 silver in Tokyo 2020, the most successful woman in her sport and a symbol of national pride. Ernie Gawalan, a distinguished swimmer from Philippines and the first Filipino to win gold at the Hangzhou 2022 Asian Para Games. He stands as a powerful presence and inspires millions toward victory. South Asia, Sheetal Devi, a world champion and Paralympic bronze medalist from India who shoots her bow with her feet and dreams with her heart. Haider Ali, a discus thrower and the first Pakistani to win Paralympic gold at Tokyo 2020. His achievements also include a silver in Beijing 2008 and 2 bronzes in Rio 2016 and Paris 2024. Central Asia, Asila Mirzayorova, a visually impaired long jumper from Uzbekistan who broke the Paralympic record twice and won gold in Paris and Tokyo. Zara Nemati, the undefeated archer with 3 Paralympic gold medals and the first woman in Iran's history to qualify for both the Paralympics and the Olympics, a national flag bearer who turned obstacles into bridges of triumph. West Asia, Abdullah Sultan Alayani, a distinguished shooter from UAE with a spinal injury who has competed in 5 Paralympics, earning 2 golds and 3 silvers, a symbol of precision and unwavering will. Fadi Aldib, a Palestinian shot put athlete whose life was changed by war. He competes with the cry of resistance in his heart and inspires all who struggle. From east to west, north to south, the story of Asians Paralympians leads to one truth. Asia is not just a part of the Paralympic movement. Asia is its beating heart. Today, Asia holds more than 40% of all Paralympic medals. With the leadership, foresight, and unity fostered by the Olympic Council of Asia, we can extend harmony and excellence across the continent and prepare for an even brighter future in upcoming competitions.
Thank you, Mr. Bava, and thank you for the Olympic Committee. And I would like to put a record our deepest thanks and congratulations for Mr. Majid, the chairman of the Asian Paralympic Committee, for his cooperation and support for the Asian Para Game. Thank you, Mr. Majid, for your support and your team. We move to agenda item Peace through Sport Committee. Your Royal Highness Prince Faisal bin Hussein.
Thank you. The report has been submitted in the countries that we're working in, and it's really tough coming after the Pyramid video that was just done. So I'll stop there. I'll answer any questions if there are any.
Thank you, Your Royal Highness. Any question? No question. Thank you. The report of the Sport Committee, Mr. Song Lo-Zing. Please, Mr. Song, you have the floor.
Thank you, Captain. Dear colleagues and friends, the report has already been circulated. I would like to answer any questions you may have. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Song. Any question? No question. The report for Sport Environmental Committee, Mr. Jivan Ram Shitra, please, you have the floor.
Thank you, Captain Hussain, Chairperson. The report is circulated, and if anybody has any questions, I am happy to answer. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Jivan Ram. The report for the Sport for All Committee, Mr. Dilshad Nazarov. Mr. Dilshad,
Thank
please,
you very
have the
much,
floor.
Mr. Hussein. Dear colleagues, it is a great pleasure for me to see all of you here during the OSCE General Assembly. My report is circulated in the General Assembly for your information. Thank you for your support and cooperation.
Thank you, Mr. Dilshad, our Asian and Olympic champion in disc throw. Thank you. We move to agenda item number 17. Next General Assembly meeting date and venue. I would like to report to you that we received official requests from the Qatar National Olympic Committee for the General Assembly 2027. The date will be determined later. Do you agree? Yes? Then the next General Assembly 2027 will be in Doha, State of Qatar. Thank you. Number 18, miscellaneous. The floor is open for any intervention or any request or any point.
Captain Hussein.
Yes. Yes, who's speaking? Okay. Yes, you have the floor, Mr. Tolentino.
Yes, yesterday's executive board meeting, we received the proposal from the sports MMA and AMSA for the increase in medals in IMAG in Riyadh. So are we going to approve this give this to the General Assembly for approval, or the status of that?
Thank you, Mr. Tolentino. The request been submitted to the OCA Executive Board, and it's been discussed, and we will discuss with the concerned organizing committee. Now we move to agenda item number 19, the election of OCA President. I would like to ask my colleague, the OCA Executive Board, to move and take their seat, please, and to give the floor to Dr. Mohammed Abu Zubar, the chair of OCA Election Committee and the Committee of the Election and the Scrutinies. Dr. Abu Zubar, please. Please, my colleague, and I would like to invite the election committee.
Good morning, all. Dear friends, take your seats. dear colleagues, please take your seats. Okay, can we start? Okay. Dear friends, dear colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. As you all aware, on 15th of July 2025, the OCA called for the 46th OCA General Assembly and invite the nomination for the post of President OCA due the continuing ill health of Mr. Raj Randir Singh, which has prevented him unable to exercise the power and duty of his office. I would like to place on record my sincere gratitude and appreciation in my own name and on behalf of all the members to Mr. Raj Randir Singh, President of OCA, for his wisdom and leadership during the most challenging period faced by the OCA. The deadline for receiving the nomination was 31 of July 2025. By the deadline of 31 July 2025, the OCA received only one nomination for the post of the President of OCA, Sheikh Joan bin Hamad Al Thani. Both the Ethics Committee in their meeting held on 16th August 2025 and the Election Committee in their meeting held on 14th September 2025 unanimously approved the eligibility of Sheikh Joan bin Hamad Al Thani to stand for the post of President of the OCA. In the meantime, I would like also to place on record my deep appreciation for Mr. Rohington Nariman, former chair of the Election Committee and member of Election Committee, for their support and guidance, advice, and discharge of my duties. The Election Committee, OCA Executive Board, and the General Assembly have already approved the rule and the guideline for the conduct of the election, which remain the same. Before we start the process of election, I would like to propose names of scrutineers who will counting the ballot. First, Mr. Mohammed Yunus Boblazi, Secretary General of NOC of Afghanistan. Ms. Lisa Hosio, Secretary General, NOC of Chinese Taipei. Mr. Ali Mazen Akif, Secretary General, NOC Kazakhstan. Though there is only one candidate yet as per OCA Constitution, each NOC need to cast their vote. We will be calling the names of each NOC to come forward to cast their vote. Please collect the ballot paper from the scrutineers and cast your vote in the distinguished transparent ballot box in front of you. I will now yes, please, can I ask the cameraman, please, to move on and make it clear? And yes. So that all the members of the General Assembly can see the boxes. Yes, please. Can you move on? Well, huh? Yeah, after the election, you can take all your photo. Yeah, take other positions. Make it clear in front of the boxes. Thank you. I will now request Mr. Vinod to call the names of the voting delegate from each NOC. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman. And first is Afghanistan, Mr. Hafizullah. Afghanistan, NOC of Afghanistan. If you can collect the ballot paper from the scrutineers and then put it in the box. Bahrain, NOC of Bahrain. Bahrain NOC, if you can come along, please. NOC of Bangladesh. NOC of Bhutan. NOC of Brunei. NOC Brunei, please. Yeah, he's putting it in there. Brunei, NOC of Brunei. Sorry. NOC Cambodia. Cambodia NOC, please. NOC China. NOC DPR Korea. NOC Hong Kong, China. NOC Hong Kong, China, please. NOC India. NOC Indonesia. NOC Indonesia. NOC of Islamic Republic of Iran. Iran NOC. NOC of Iraq. NOC of Japan. NOC Jordan. NOC of Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan NOC. NOC Korea. Korean NOC. NOC Kuwait. NOC Kyrgyzstan. NOC Laos. NOC Lebanon. NOC Lebanon. NOC Macau. NOC Malaysia. Malaysia. नहीं. NOC Maldives. NOC Mongolia. नहीं. Mongolia. NOC Myanmar. NOC Nepal. Myanmar is here. Oh, Nepal is also here. NOC Oman. NOC Oman. Oman, okay. NOC Pakistan. NOC Palestine. NOC Philippines. NOC Qatar. NOC Qatar. NOC Saudi Arabia. NOC Singapore. NOC Sri Lanka. NOC Syria. NOC Syria, yeah. Okay. NOC Tajikistan. NOC Chinese Taipei. Chinese Taipei. Ah, there it is. NOC Timor-Leste. NOC Thailand. Timor-Leste, Thailand. Yeah. NOC Turkmenistan. NOC United Arab Emirates. NOC Uzbekistan. NOC Vietnam. And last, NOC Yemen.
Stick in your paper.
What we do? We don't hide. Can we have a paper, blank paper?
Blank paper.
Can we have a blank paper? Where is the paper? No, blank paper. You have a blank paper? Blank paper.
Please, can you take your seats, please? And I would love to thank the scrutineers for the great job. Thank you so much. Thank you. Sit. Please, take your seats, please. Please, take your seats.
Ladies and gentlemen in the front, if you can take your seats, please. If you can sit down, then we'll conclude the process of the elections.
Please. Please take your seats, please. Please take your seats, please. 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 Ah. Please. Okay. Shall we?
Then you announce the results, and then you congratulate him on his election.
Yeah. Okay. Please, would love to announce the result, please. We have 44 say yes to Sheikh Joan bin Thani, and 1 vote abstain and yes, and we declare it is not valid. So we are honored to congratulate Mr. Sheikh Joan bin Al Thani, and we have the honor to invite him new elected president to OCA, and I wish him a successful time for his discharge of his duties and leading Olympic Council of Asia in the period ahead. Please welcome the new president of OCA, Sheikh Joan Al Thani. Yeah. Thank you all. I would love also now to congratulate Sheikh Joan Al Thani as the president of the OCA, and I want to invite him to make his speech. Please, Sheikh. Alf Mabruk.
The paper. His Excellency, Mr. Shaukat Mirziyoyev, President of the Republic of Uzbekistan. Your Excellency, Prime Minister Abdullah Aripov, Your Highnesses and Excellencies, members of the International Olympic Committee, members of the Olympic Council of Asia, my dear friends and colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I stand before you today with feelings of great pride and responsibility. Pride in the trust you have placed in me, and a profound sense of great responsibility you have entrusted to me. The Asian Olympic sports movement has always been in my DNA, as a sportsman, as a fan, and as a leader. When I was a teenager and ambassador of the torch relay for Doha 2006 Asian Games, I spent 55 days visiting and meeting sports fans
from over 20 countries in Asia. Back then, I never imagined that one day I would be standing before you all as OCA president. Asia is the largest and most diverse continent within the Olympic family. This diversity is our greatest strength, but it also requires us to work in unity, guided by the mutual respect and our shared commitment to the Olympic values. Through the unity, we transform diversity into opportunity. We empower you, our national Olympic committees. We provide a platform for our youth to excel on the world's sporting stage. We would not be here without those who came before us. I wish to express my sincere appreciation to my dear friend, His Excellency, Mr. Raja Randir Singh, for his leadership, vision, and tireless efforts during the challenging times. His wisdom and dedication contribute significantly to strengthening unity across Asia. I know that I speak on behalf of us all when I say we send him our strength and best wishes for his health. The foundation laid by our Asian Olympic leaders, which I have been continuously reinforced by your collective efforts, have positioned Asia as one of the leading continental organizations since 1913. And they have created exciting opportunities for growth that lay before us today. I also extend my thanks to all the staff of the OCA for their professionalism, commitment, and dedication. Their efforts, both visible and behind the scenes, remain central to the success of the Council and to the continued excellence of the Asian multi-sports events. And of course, I extend our gratitude to you, the National Olympic Committees of Asia, the Asian sports federations, our partners, and our athletes across all disciplines. Your unwavering support and cooperation are invaluable, and I'm deeply appreciative of the trust you have placed in me. I'll repay this trust by devoting myself to this role. I will ensure that every member of the Olympic movement in Asia has an equal opportunity to develop, excel, and to contribute meaningfully to the development of Asian sports. Quite simply, I'll work to ensure that we are together for Asia. This is my vision. It reflects the partnership and the collective benefit that must underpin all what we do. Work that will be centered on strengthening solidarity and development throughout Asia, supporting athletic excellence, promoting good governance, embracing innovation responsibly, ensuring our events and programs are sustainable, inclusive, and credible, growing our international representation to promote Asian interests, and positioning sports as a universal language of peace and mutual respect and cultural understanding. This work will require close collaboration with all Olympic stakeholders, particularly the IOC, ANOC, and international federations. United in purpose, we will ensure that Asia remains a dynamic and driving force within the Olympic movement, inspiring future generations across the world. This will be in action this year, as 2026 marks a significant milestone for Asia. We will host 3 major continental events: the Asian Beach Games in Sanya, China in April, the 20th Asian Games in Aichi, Nagoya, Japan in September, and the 7th Indoor Martial Art Games in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia in December. Across these events, we will have the honor of welcoming and supporting nearly 20,000 athletes, further demonstrating the scale and depth of our great continent, and reaffirming our shared responsibility to deliver for our athletes. In closing, I reaffirm my commitment to serve you and the OCA with openness, determination, and partnership. Together, we will continue to overcome challenges and build a future that our athletes, our youth, and the Olympic movement in Asia deserve. Together, let's work towards a more united, stronger, and successful OCA. Together for Asia. Thank you very much.
Thank you all. Thank you, Chair, for this speech. And now we declare coffee break. Thank you.
Just as a housekeeping thing, we will have the official reception lunch at 2:30 in the Hilton Hotel. So please, everybody be there. Thank you.